evening, my dear parishioners. A warm welcome to all. My name is Sonia Montero and I will be your host this evening. It is said that St. Anthony's Parish never sleeps. So here we are again with an amazing evening. We begin the same by inviting an enthusiastic, ever-guiding and a motivating personality. Yes, you guessed it right. It's none other than our very own parish priest, Reverend Father Felix D'Souza.
My dear parishioners, we have been communicating with you through online programs that have come to you in spite of the lockdown. Probably as the churches come back to its reopening stage to what it was before, probably we'll have more of physical presence, meetings, gatherings, and the virtual connection might diminish to a certain extent. But nevertheless, the point is we need to connect with one another, and that's what I'm doing today. Last Sunday, I mentioned that on the occasion of Thanksgiving Sunday, I want to thank all the parishioners of St. Anthony's Church, because they have been such wonderful people. They have involved themselves in the parish council, in the small Christian communities, cells, associations, and various other things connected with society. The theme or the word I like to pick up is celebration. We are celebrating God's presence in the community. And 28 years we have celebrated God's presence in communities at St. Anthony's Church. The journey has not been all that easy, but definitely enjoyable. Because at the end of it, if we list down what has happened, I can sense there is so much of bonding taking place among our parishioners, 18,000 people. There's so much of outreach, especially during the time of the pandemic and other times also. So many laity people have come to the fore. They are awakened of their roles and they have taken up leadership roles. And fourthly, faith formation has taken place. Through the gospel sharing, through other means, a lot of faith formation has taken place. So bonding, outreach, laity awakening, and faith formation. During the pandemic, we have been curtailed in our connection, as I said earlier. Meetings did not happen, visits to families did not occur, did not take place. Yet we remained connected somehow or the other. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for remaining connected. You are celebrating God's love in the neighborhood. Thank you for all the activities that you conducted, and you did so well during the pandemic in spite of all the restrictions, and you will continue to do so. The presence of the church in the neighborhood is nothing else but the small Christian communities. I want to thank the children, the youth, the adult, the senior citizens, all of you who have been connected with the small Christian communities. As this program takes place, there has been a kind of a awareness session on health, eye care. But besides that, we are celebrating the fact that we are one happy community. So priests, religious, lay leaders, all have joined together to make this short video come alive to you to celebrate God's presence in the community. I conclude by saying, thanking Melanie, the main parish coordinator, who has stitched together everything so that this program comes alive to you. We thank the area coordinators, all the zonal animators, as well as all you people who are actively involved in the 40 communities of our parish. As they say, the woods are dark and green, we have promises to keep and miles to go. Surely we have miles and miles to go, but we'll keep up the promise because God is with us and we are celebrating God's presence in the community. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father Felix, for those encouraging words. It means a lot. Well, it's been nearly 1.5 years that all are working, studying, for that matter even shopping online. Excessive screen time not only strain our eyes, leaving them dry, but also lead to retinal damage and blurred vision. Oh, did I scare you? You need not worry, because we have this evening Dr. Merlin Saldanha from our parish, who is a consulting ophthalmologist at V.N. Desai Hospital and Blue Cross Eye Clinic. We welcome you to the talk show with Dr. Merlin Saldanha. Good evening, doctor. Thank you for making time for us.
Good evening, everyone. And at the outset, I would like to thank Father Felix for giving me this opportunity. I am Dr. Merlin, and thank you, Sonia, for your warm welcome.
Doctor, now since everything is online, what is the effect of the same on our eye?
So, as an ophthalmologist, we see a wide variety of eye conditions and diseases every day in our practice. And unfortunately, because of the COVID pandemic and the increasing use of technology, we hear more complaints from patients which we describe as digital eye strain. So, from smartphones to smart TVs to phablets to tablets, our nation has become a screen nation. So, what is digital eye strain? The good news is that it is a temporary condition, and there is a temporary effect which is caused because of the prolonged use of these electronic devices.
So doctor, what are the symptoms by which we can identify digital eye strain?
So typically a patient will walk into your clinic and he will complain of burning sensation, itching, watering, tiredness, there could be headache, there could be loss of focus, there could be fatigue. And all these symptoms will disappear once you stop using these digital devices. But there could be a certain set of patients wherein the symptoms would be prolonged and they would have more severe symptoms in the form of blurred vision, double vision, severe headaches. So the key is that you need to identify these conditions at an early stage so that you can identify the cause and address the problem.
What are the factors, what are the aggravating factors that causes this condition?
So it is basically a combination of a variety of factors, okay. So it could be patient related and it could be environmental factors. So the environmental factors in the form of poor lighting condition, with glare on the computer screen, or there could be improper vision, viewing distances, there could be improper posture. So these are all environmental factors, and there could be patient related factors wherein there are viewing disabilities. So if a patient is far-sightedness, so he can see an object which is far away, but when the same object is closer, then he might have some difficulty in viewing them. Or there could be astigmatism wherein the front part of the eye, which is called the cornea, is irregular in shape. The other thing is there could be disturbance in focusing. So both the eyes don't work in unison to view the object as a single clear image. So a combination of the uncorrected visual abilities with the environmental factors. And the third thing is the amount of time that is spent on the screen. So all these three factors are important in leading to this condition which is called as digital eye strain.
Well, I am sure we always overlook these signs. So doctor, are there any routine checkup that we should do to get the same diagnosed?
Yeah, so basically a comprehensive eye examination is very important. You need to come periodically for an eye checkup. So the first thing that you do when you come for an eye checkup is we record the history. We'll ask, what are the symptoms that I experience. Then we will find out about the general health condition of the patient and if they are on any medication. and if there are any environmental factors that can cause these symptoms.
Yes.
Then the next thing that we record is the vision of the patient.
Right.
The distance vision and the near vision. We have various visual acuity charts through which we record the vision of the patient. If the patient is not able to see clearly, either for distance or for near, then you prescribe the appropriate lenses in the form of spectacles, which will compensate for the refractive error.
Right.
The next thing that you do is you check the eye muscle coordination, because both the eyes have to work in unison so that you see a single clear image. And then you examine the patient on various instruments to see the inside of the eye, if there are any other eye problems which could lead to these symptoms. If the eye is perfectly fine and there is no cataract, the retina is healthy, then we come to a diagnosis that it is basically because of the overuse of technology.
Yes.
And we label it as a digital eye strain. So, we should also realize that these electronic devices basically they emit ultraviolet rays,
Yeah.
which are high energy short wavelength rays and in the range of blue and violet wavelength. So, these rays they can cause damage to the eye, they can cause premature aging of the eyes, and they can also affect the retina. So, we need to be aware of all these factors when we use technology and we use devices for a prolonged period of time.
Right. So, doctor, what are the preventive measures that we can take,
Yeah, so the first and foremost thing is that you need to reduce the screen time.
Okay.
So, unless absolutely required, wherein you are working from home or online education, wherein you cannot substitute it totally, you have to use these devices. But you need to take a break. So, you need to follow the 20-20-20 rule. Okay? So, after every 20 minutes, you take a 20-second break and you just defocus from whatever digital device you are using, be it a laptop or a computer or a tablet or your mobile phone, and just view at an object which is 20 feet away.
Okay.
So, this will help the muscles of your eye to relax a bit and they will be able to function better. Also, you will then blink adequately so that the eyes keep moist, and this will prevent dryness of the eyes. So, the 20-20-20 rule is very important.
Right. That was so useful, and we all can implement this whenever we are using any kind of digital device.
Then the next thing is you basically need to also understand is how to place your devices.
Right.
So, the viewing distance and your posture. So, you need to check the height and the position of the device. Okay. So, the device should be at least 25 inches away from the eye and approximately 4 to 5 inches below the eye level. The glare on the screen should be minimal, so that in case your device is in a particular position where the glare is more, you adjust your desktop or the laptop so that there is minimum glare on the screen. Also adjust the illumination on the screen as well as your background lighting conditions, so that the screen is not too bright when you are in a dimly lit room, or the room is not too brightly illuminated when your screen is dimly illuminated. The next thing is you need to blink adequately. So, just remember, whenever you press on the click on the mouse, it should be like a reminder that you should blink. This will help to keep the eyes moist and will prevent dryness of the eyes. And the other thing is obviously limit your screen time to as minimum as possible, and periodically visit your eye specialist.
Okay. So, how often we should visit an eye doctor?
So, prevention is obviously better than cure. The earlier you visit and the earlier you have a comprehensive eye examination, the earlier you can identify the problem and the earlier you can diagnose and treat the condition. So, periodic examination in kids we recommend is between the age of 6 to 12 months, one checkup is enough. Then between 1 to 3 years, one checkup, unless obviously the kids have any other eye problems. And after 3 years, yearly checkup throughout adulthood. And during adulthood, for adults also, yearly checkup is recommended.
Okay.
If the doctor says you need to visit more frequently, then you follow the recommendations accordingly.
Okay. Yes, indeed. A periodic consult is the need of the hour. Doctor, so as we have come to the end of this talk show, what is your message for our viewers?
So, the first thing is reduce your screen time. The second thing is the 20-20-20 rule, which is after every 20 minutes, you take a break for 20 seconds and you view at an object which is 20 feet away. Okay. You blink adequately. You adjust the position of your device in the way I explained previously. Your seating posture should be adequate.
Right.
And the last thing is periodic eye examination to identify and treat the condition earlier the better.
Okay. Now, wasn't that such an informative talk show with Dr. Merlin? I'm sure it is going to help us safeguard our eye, our window to the world. Thank you, Dr. Merlin. It was a pleasure having you here this evening.
Thank you, Sonia, for your kind words. The pleasure was all mine. Dear parishioners, in case you have any further queries or any eye diseases that you would like to reach out to me, please feel free to contact me on the details shared and I would be happy to help you out. Thank you once again.
So friends, next we have the small Christian community celebrating its existence to bond, to grow, to care and to reach out. So here's what we are committed to taking every step in the name of Jesus. We have for you an action song being performed by the team.
Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move to
something. I'm wondering, am I hosting a huge show? I mean, look at the energy. That was really amazing. Since in today's world, almost all of us live in nuclear families, we always need to know our immediate neighbors. Going forward, our next performance gives us an important message about staying connected.
Hello.
Hello Gretchen, how are you?
I'm fine, Sonia. How are you doing?
I'm very well. So how was you and how was your family?
Oh, family is fine. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I was just calling all the clusters. So I've already called 7 of animators and checked how the families are doing.
That's great.
So I'm glad that I got you on the phone.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so how are the families in your cluster doing?
They're fine. They're doing fine. This uncle on the second floor, this is the uncle. He had
Right.
COVID, but he's recovered now and he's doing fine.
Oh, his health is okay?
Yes. He's
Oh,
doing
thank
fine.
God, praise God, that's good.
And there is a good news in the community also. You know Lorraine, right?
Yeah, I know Lauren.
Right. Lorraine's son is getting married.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right. So we have to check if she requires any help from our side. So we have to give her a visit.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, Gretchen, we will visit her. What I'll do is that I'll check with Signorina and we all three can go to visit her.
That's
probably
great.
today evening.
Yes, that would be fine. That would be fine, Sonia.
Okay, fine. Then I'll get back to you very soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye, you
Gretchen.
take care.
Bye,
Take
you
care.
take care too.
Hi,
Hi, Lorraine. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
We are
How
doing
come
fine.
you're
Hi.
We heard there's a good news in the family. Your son is getting married.
Hi.
So we
Yeah.
said we'll come and visit you.
Come. Please sit.
Thank you.
Sit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So when is the good day?
Very soon.
Okay,
Within this year only possible.
I see.
That's so nice.
Yeah, as clusters, we thought we'll come and help you out if you require anything, church formalities or any event, hall or anything you have done.
No, church formalities have not yet been done.
Right. So you're happy with the daughter?
Yeah, very happy. Overexcited.
You know there are some church formalities to be done, right?
I know, but I'm not sure about it.
No, Senorita will tell
Yeah.
you.
तुका खबर आहा काजर जावनचे पहिले कितें करूंक पडटा तें?
Some course you have to do or something.
मॅरेज कोर्स आसा, मागीर तुका इगोर्जेन वचोन फॉर्म भरपा जाय, मागीर ते फॉर्म भरून तुका डॉक्युमेंट्स व्हरोंक जाय तुजे चेड्याचे आनी जे तुजे सून जावपा आहा पळय तेजे, मागीर तुजे कॉन्फर्मेशन सर्टिफिकेट, सो बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट, हे सगळे डॉक्युमेंट तुका घेवन वचोंक पडटले थिंगा. तुका जाय जाल्यार आमी तुका हेल्प करूंक जाता इगोर्जेन येवन फादरिशी व्हरपाक.
No, that is what the clusters are for.
Very happy
And
that
you
you came
you
forward.
also have to go for the marriage course, huh?
What nonsense.
Yeah, it's just started
Why?
for mother-in-law.
She's already married. Why
No,
she
but
has
this
to
is for
do
the
the marriage
mother-in-law,
course?
new mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Mother-in-law course.
This modern mother-in-law, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the menu? You're having some kawwa biryani or something?
No, tukkar biryani I'm having.
Oh, that is fine. That will also do.
Chalega.
So
What do you want? Tell me, no? Something special you have in
this
mind?
much, you have invited me. Thank God, invited me. That's something nice. That's
Welcome,
really
welcome.
nice. Yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
don't forget to invite us also.
How can that be? You're all my family, no?
Yeah,
is
of
nice.
course, yeah.
I have to think of you all first, then comes my family.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah. So as clusters, so we thought that you will be requiring some help or you need anything, you can always come. So that is the reason we are coming. So anything is there, please tell us.
Sure.
And as you know that has clusters that even in my building that senior citizens are there. We help them to get rations and medicines and all. And even people who are in need, we are helping them out of such clusters. So let's check with the other.
Yeah, you know ना ते गेले फाटी पळय तूं जेवण दिताले तुज्या बिल्डिंगान तो अंकल शीक जाल्लो, कोविड जाल्ले तेका, आमीच तेका व्हरोन एडमीट केल्लो हॉस्पिटलान. आतां तो बरो जावन आमी तेका घरा हाडला. ते हे आमी सगळ्यांनी एकवट सांबाळूंक जाय. तर तेजे म्हणणे कित्या हे क्लस्टर्स, वी have to help each other. So this is how we form the clusters. There should be unity between us.
That's right.
Yeah.
The bonding is required.
Yeah.
Remember that auntie who died of COVID?
Yeah.
Her children were in Dubai somewhere and they couldn't come. and even the relatives couldn't come to help. So we all, got together and did the funeral very well. And even after that, we had a prayer service.
Together.
Yes.
Even in our this building, there was senior citizens who couldn't go out to the market and all. So
Yes.
to help them to get the groceries and all.
Yes.
So it was like
Very
a help to
nice,
them.
yes.
It was a support. But we are there for each other,
आणि कोण गरीब आहा तांकां पासून कोणाक राशन जाय जाल्यार आमचे चर्चान ते SVPचे आहा न्हू ती हेल्प कोत्ताय म्हणजे मंथली राशन दिवपाक
Yes.
हय so that also we
So you
can
see
help
that is
people
the main purpose of the clusters.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
we
we are
can reach
immediate
out to
and we'll
each
be
other.
there, when needed. So that is the reason we are here.
More than the family, all are there.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
We are always there. Whenever you need, you just let us know.
Sure.
Yes.
We are always there for you.
Sure, very true. Thank you for
Yeah.
your support and for your help
Okay.
and for your concern.
No, we are.
Anytime.
Inshallah, we'll make a move. We'll see you.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you,
Bye.
Karan.
Friends, the skit you watched just now explains itself the importance of cluster. A cluster easily binds the families together because it is the community of immediate neighbors. It provides you opportunities to share your time and talent with one another. Yes, is there any other better way than a cluster to reach out to our neighbors?
Now, wasn't that such a lovely message? Giving performance by the team about the importance of clusters. It's time for a little entertainment from our SCC team.
Oh Maria Pitache, 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 oh Maria Pitache. Oh Maria Pitache, 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 oh Maria Pitache. Para Mari Maro Meri Maria, para Mari Maro Meri Maria, para Mari Maro Meri Maria. Shum shum Barra da dama miluzi istati compida, barra da dama miluzi istati compida. Alegna entrada miluzi triste na saída, alegna entrada miluzi triste na saída. Paskin ce palaio dostin. Paskin ce palaio dostin. Paskin ubire godara, eu mada kela tuzun vera. Paskin ubire godara, eu mada kela tuzun vera. Paskin ubire godara, eu mada kela tuzun vera. सर्गाराजाच्या आम्ही म्हातारे जाल्याव आमकां आनी वोर आमचे कोणी आयकना हांगा आमकां फोंडान दांपोवंक राखताच्या मादोर सगळें उलटें जालां संवसारान तुज्या धाकटे भुरगे पासून म्हणटात आमकां म्हाताऱ्या बेगीन मोर उलटें जालां संवसारान तुज्या धाकटे भुरगे पासून म्हणटात आमकां म्हाताऱ्या बेगीन मोर बदल्ला.
So that was such a power-packed performance. They got us grooving to those beautiful song and dance. So dear parishioners, we thank you for being such a lovely audience. We hope you had a great time. Take care of yourself, stay safe, see you soon.